guys, Urban Suburban here, playing Name That Knife. Anyone I guess what that is? From the spine? Can you see that spine? Jimped basically the whole way. There's that telltale handle. There you go. SOG Seal Pup Elite. Nothing new, you guys have seen this before. I've talked about it. It's been in a few of my videos. I really like this knife. But I always complained, maybe not on film, but in real life, about the sheath that it came with. Not the worst I've ever seen. It's SOG's, it's a ballistic nylon with a belt loop, MOLLE compatible, pocket in the front for a sharpening stone or whatever else you want to cram in there. Just not great. Actually, one of the loops on the back for the MOLLE actually tore off the first time I used it. I'd never even put it on MOLLE. It just basically fell off. It wasn't stitched properly. And I just felt that a knife of this quality deserved to be housed in something a little better than a subpar ballistic nylon sheath. Hence, this guy. Once again, from my friends at Armorsheaths on eBay, I went ahead and ordered a custom Kydex sheath for my Seal Pup Elite. This is their two-piece sheath, pancake style sheath in coyote brown. I guess this is their wide 2-inch belt loop, and as you can see here, I also got his fire steel attachment. A little different design than I've seen on most others. Usually it'll sort of be attached on top of the eyelets, so it's sticking out from the sheath, giving you a bulkier package, whereas this, as you can see, really doesn't add to the bulk in that dimension anyway at all. Makes it wider this way, but this way it almost doesn't add to the width at all. You can see it's a kind of a clip slash loop design, and seems to work really well. He told me before I ordered that he will make it for a Light My Fire Scout or Army model specific to that, or just a general 5/16 inch diameter rod diameter, which I ordered a whole bunch of 5/16 inch diameter ferrocium rods, so I asked for just the generic one, and they fit right in there. Super snug. I don't have it all the way in, but I imagine that'll work in with use. And then of course, as you use your fire steel, the diameter of it drops, that'll loosen it up too. But right now, very tight, especially if you jam it in there all the way. Got to kind of wiggle it out a bit. It can be done, obviously, but you're not going to lose it. And when you wear this fire steel down, or ferrocium rod down to where maybe it is loose in there, I'm just going to put a little piece of shock cord in this eyelet here to wrap around and hold it in place. Should work good. As for the knife, which is more important, very snug fit. So you can hear that snaps in with some major authority. Sorry, I'm going to zoom out for you guys here a little bit. Keep the kids' toys out of the way there. Snaps in with major authority. Absolutely no rattling whatsoever in any dimension. However you hold this thing, it's not going anywhere. Because as you can see, that pommel or the handle of the knife here has got quite the indentation, and this thing is molded tight around that, so it's not coming out. To pull it out, you're basically, if I can show it here, pulling the front and the back of the Kydex apart. So it's snug. I imagine that'll wear in a little bit with use. Oops. It's definitely not impossible to get out. In fact, it's getting easier a little bit every time I do it. But you pop it in. Wow. That's not going anywhere. Pulling it out, your thumb actually, when you push down on here, your thumb actually helps separate the Kydex a little bit. And then it's not bad coming out at all. So again, Armor Sheaths on eBay. Super impressed. Super happy with this. Again, you can see on the back, the belt clip here, multi-position carry. You can have this thing horizontal, vertical, at a cant, for cross draw, however you want. You can take the fire steel holder off if you want, mount it to the other side. Completely ambidextrous that way. He's got his, I wouldn't say patented, but drilled in drainage hole like he does in all his sheaths. I'm not sure if I've shown that before, but anyway, suffice to say, once again, very impressed. I'm very happy that a knife that I really like, a quality knife, now has a quality sheath. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you guys. You can find him again on eBay at Armor Sheaths. That's he doesn't have an eBay store, that's just his seller name. So if you do a seller search for Armor Sheaths or Armor Sheath, all one word, you can't miss him. And he seems to have expanded his inventory a little bit. I've seen he's got some sheaths for some bucks, like the Hoodlum, SEs, some cold steels, SOGs, a couple different Ontario knives. So since I put my first order in for the RTAC 2, he sure seems to have expanded his variety of nice sheaths, Moras as well, and it seems like he's expanding all the time. And again, I said this before, if you have something that he's not showing in inventory there, because his inventory, because it's eBay, when an auction expires, it may not be on for a couple days. It'll come back on if there's a particular one that you want, that you know he makes. And if you don't see something, a knife that he makes, send him a message through eBay, and who knows, maybe he'll be able to do it for you. Like I said, I don't know that for sure, but the dealings I've had with him, we've had some communications back and forth. Super good guy. So anyway, guys, try and keep this short. Another fantastic Kydex sheath from Armor Sheaths. One thing I never mentioned before, I don't think, is he uses the point, I guess it's .093. It's like a thicker Kydex, thicker than a lot of the other guys use. A lot of them will use the .08, I think, is kind of the next size down. Everything he does is in the thicker Kydex, so this stuff is like bomb-proof. Anyway, fantastic sheath, guys. If you're in the market for a new sheath in Kydex, look this guy up. You won't regret it. Anyway, guys, have a good night. We'll see you soon. Talk to you later.